against Millette. Gerrois and Pinelli with Smythe and Maillet were underway in game one. Puck shoveled down behind the Brantford goal where Owen Protz will return for it. Patrick Thomas rink widens the first touch for Nick Lardis. Cutting through the right circle for a drive. Blocked off by Smythe. Played around the back of the net. Thomas out front. Lardis drives it off a body. Xhekaj, who had 5 points in the game on Sunday, got a piece of the puck, but not enough to keep it in the offensive zone.
Yeah, Xhekaj involved in all 5 Bulldog games in that 5-1 win.
First look on the power play. And Jake O'Brien off the face-off gets it back to Patrick Thomas. Now to Nick Lardis. On to the left, O'Brien. LeBlanc in front. Back to O'Brien in the circle. Backdoor! You couldn't write a better...
Read in the literary world, they call it foreshadowing, and we were just talking about Jake O'Brien and his 51 assists.
It's here. It just seems so much quicker and faster. Everybody's got their serious business faces on.
Puck tipped up into the benches, and Florian Xhekaj is in the middle of a crowd. And Xhekaj will draw plenty of attention. And the linesmen will all... Xhekaj is being escorted over to the penalty box. 13:25 left to play in the opening frame. The Bulldogs with a 1-0 lead, but maybe going to the penalty.
Goal by Lardis at 2:18 from O'Brien and Lavoie. They'll be looking to double that here if they can, clearly.
Face-off win by Xhekaj. Puck back to Thomas. Now to Lardis on the right. Playing for Patrick Thomas. Top of the left is Jake O'Brien. Low to Zachary Lavoie. O'Brien once more. Tosses to the front. Xhekaj a couple whacks at it. Lavoie tossed it around behind the net. Mayich gets his left for Xhekaj. Xhekaj over the line. Spins right for Lavoie. Guns it around behind the goal. O'Brien ducks in deep. Playing it along the end boards. Xhekaj had it run. Dever pulls up. Able to swing away from Brett. O'Brien to his left for Xhekaj. No exchange. Xhekaj further left is Lardis. Across the rink. Lavoie right circle drive. Save. Rebound. Lardis. It rolled off the forehand.
Yeah, healed that a little bit, didn't he?
Fish prods out from behind his goal. Sobolev steps over, and now Xhekaj. Xhekaj up the right side for, left side for Thomas. Thomas right outside the blue line. And he'll roll back onto Sobolev. Millette has it fished loose. Smythe back for Millette through center circle. Pinelli left to right for Gerrois. He'll handle it to the right corner where Millette spins low. Pinelli from the left wing corner. He's met by Florian Xhekaj, and they continue a confrontation. Smythe drives that one wide of the goal. Maillet able to keep that on. Sobolev for the puck. Rolling it up to Nick Lardis. Lardis with a second to take a look. Playing it on to Patrick Thomas. Over the line. Xhekaj stayed onside. Xhekaj's drive blocked off. Oh, Lardis nearly poached that from Smythe. Xhekaj down to the left wing corner. Rolling it along to Thomas. He'll collect out front. Rebello steps down. Blocked on the double deflection. Ended up in the legs of Millette. Lardis kept it onside. Gets to the faceoff. Puck chopped towards the front of the net. Thomas on the drop to Jake O'Brien. O'Brien flipping it left side. Lardis to the end wall. Tossing it around the back of the net. Thomas Sermon met there by Jake O'Brien. Puck pulled loose. O'Brien continues to hound the puck. Sermon will get it once more from Mayhew.
Zone and able to get it down the ice.
Thomas leaving off for Xhekaj. Tried to fish it left for Lardis. Play would be for O'Brien. Now Xhekaj. Over the line on the right side. LeBlanc back through the middle. Xhekaj's mid-air deflection. Save made by...
Got it here. Xhekaj, a little dish and drive. It's March Madness, right? I can use that term.
Correct.
Goes right to the goal and just about deflects that in.
Not sure if that came off. On the right side. LeBlanc back.
Much like I've done on the golf course a few times.
No, you're not the only one, pal. Yeah! Wrestler over the line. He'll turn it back to the middle. I mean, that is rare for Luca Pinelli to mishandle a puck. Like, buy a lotto ticket rare. As Maillet hammers that off of a leg. Kressler for Millette. Bottom of the left circle. Spins it. Outside Pinelli from the slot. Kressler to Muse on the right. Middle of the line. Maillet. Backside one-timer. Blocked off bravely by Daniel Sobolev.
Oh, he felt that.
That hurt. But yeah, you've got to make an immediate beeline to the bench. As Foster's drive in and out of the glove of Drobek. He got the second one on Muse as well. Protz is going to touch the puck. It is a holding penalty. Broken change.
Oh, Zachary Lavoie blew a tire here to the bench and skidded about 6 feet past the door.
Everybody got up and it looks like everybody's okay. As Morelli.
He missed the pit lane in NASCAR or Formula One.
Carlos left side. I've seen that happen. I've seen guys in NASCAR take out the commitment cone. Hayden Kelly at Motorsports, and suddenly back in the day, Casey Kane takes out the cone.
Stop Max Verstappen as his own car blew up on him last week.
Indeed. As Xhekaj tosses that through the middle of the ice. And there's an offside. There's more around the back of the net.
Game is still a little bit of nastiness in this game, but it's settled down a little bit as we thought it might in the second period. After the two teams kind of trying to... Rangers, good captain's got to jump in and step.
Sherman jumps up into the play. Millette dropping back high. Smythe walks on for a drive. Deflect.
Greek. And just a good shot on goal here by Smythe through a crowd. And you're going to see Pinelli, Rebello playing defense, and it's first 5-on-5 goal that line is given up, Reed. Though I know it's not that line.
The stats at that point get a little bit away from me.
Right.
As Rebello around the back, Lardis guns it wide, Horner.
That's a matchup win for Dave Cameron there.
Yep. Thomas to the right, Lardis. Trying to slide it along for Thomas. Smythe steps into the lane. Kressler wide for Foster. Foster on the drop. Braden Kressler. Crafty as they come. Cuts back on the left side. Working high. Lardis. Kressler again holds up. Foster. Back out high. Morelli. And rolling it on further back.
And Kressler acquired at the trade deadline from Flint.
Up ahead. Break through the middle. Dever stripped of it. Zachary LeBlanc and Adrian Rebello on the scene. Certainly feeding off the Pinelli marker as Gardner swings wide. Stonehouse off the right. Blocked off by Adrian Rebello. And Xhekaj punches Stonehouse on the end wall. Up ahead, Patrick Thomas extends his strides on the right. What a feed back to Xhekaj. Got into his feet. Xhekaj to the top. Protz to the front. Tipped by Thomas just wide. Thomas collects again. Morelli over to meet him. Xhekaj throws the shoulder. Buxton across the front. Protz, left side, snaps it, double deflect.
Outs in his building. You guys had to assign seating. There was so many here.
That's right.
They couldn't just find a spot along the rail.
Brand new feature.
Yeah. And with the talent.
Puck off the face-off. Protz back to the blue line. His drive deflects wide of the net. Xhekaj around back. Patrick Thomas collecting on the right. Rolled off his stick. Pinelli bumps into him. Xhekaj spins it to the blue. Protz's drive. That one blocked down on the way. Pinelli not able to bring it out. Thomas feeling it wide. Xhekaj left circle. Save made by McKenzie. Xhekaj tried it from the end wall on an impossible angle, and McKenzie got a piece.
Well, that shot of Xhekaj just a moment ago, it looked like it stung McKenzie the way it hit him. That's such a heavy shot.
When he steps into it, it's really something else.
267's wiped out behind the net.
Brown off the left circle. McKenzie made this Kenny in the same series. That's a tough break, partner.
Could be worse, could be wearing tweed.
I've done that. Pinelli down to the right corner. Around the back of the net. Florian Xhekaj stepping to the puck. Guides it along for Patrick Thomas. Thomas to the right side. Xhekaj trying to cut through the right circle on his backhand. Oh, McKenzie, sharp stop there. Protz back to Xhekaj now for Thomas. Thomas cuts around for Xhekaj, top of the slot. Guns it, saved McKenzie. Rebound rolled away, but Gerrois on the scene, tossing it up and out.
Florian Xhekaj just drops that shoulder. Nice little move there, and Bulldogs have been testing Colin McKenzie from all angles in this game. And another look here at another opportunity as Xhekaj active on the shift, has time to catch and release. Colin McKenzie a chance to get himself set.
Morelli off the face-off win from Presley. To start. Mayich with options left and right, goes straight ahead for Foster's tip. Lucas Moore, peek over his shoulder, playing it on to Nick Lardis. Lardis the flip ahead, almost had Lavoie sneaking away from everybody. Lavoie to the end wall, trying to drag it along with his skate. Kicks it loose to Florian Xhekaj. Xhekaj to the top, Lucas Moore. His stick snaps into a different existence. Light up another cigar on the porch in Aruba, the gentleman who invented the composite stick. Xhekaj back to the line. Rebello over to just runs out before Moore could let that go. And Zachary Lavoie and Matthew Mayich, discussion of what's on the menu for Easter dinner.
Interesting. Brady Stonehouse just headed straight off before.
Taken at the end of the second period.
Yeah, slashing penalty on Horner.
Jake O'Brien to Florian Xhekaj left. Patrick Thomas out top, backing off to the right. Plays it into the left circle for O'Brien. O'Brien with the look up has Thomas. Lardis wanted the
Seam and took it away.
Xhekaj on the left with possession. Now plays it to the end wall. Puck coming around the back. Nice hard pass left side. Nick Lardis by himself for a drive. Save made. McKenzie rebound. Didn't get what he wanted on the shot.
Florian Xhekaj tight roping to keep that play onside.
Thomas out top of the slot. His drive blocked off. Lardis swinging it along to the right for O'Brien. O'Brien looking for his options. It's Xhekaj low right side for Lardis at the circle. Thomas middle of the line. He'll wait. Nick Lardis tries to handle that off the boards. He got behind him. Smythe wanted to shovel. Xhekaj took it away. Lardis tried to tuck that off. And what he has done for the Bulldogs since Tomas Hammer went down, stepping up to that first pairing with Daniel Sobolev, has been incredible. As Foster
Cross-checking on Stonehouse, Slashman, shirt. Sorry, Reader.
Foster cuts wide, tried to play that out front. Zachary Lavoie will take it. I think Rebello interrupted the idea there from Foster. Xhekaj around the back of the goal. Lavoie over both shoulders, tried to sweep it back behind his own net.
Lucas Moore does just enough there to stop the Ottawa forwards from squeezing through.
Rebello didn't get enough on that play. One too many reverses. Foster with possession off the right. Rebello following him closely. Foster out high. Hughes, the defenseman. No stranger to getting up in the action. Foster spins back. Kressler with him. Four-man cycle. Maye and Hughes, the defenseman, all over the rink right now. Hughes will take it back into neutral ice, forced out by Xhekaj. Xhekaj stays with him and tosses him into the neutral ice boards. Pinelli though, onside, works wide.
Hughes' stick was stuck between the doors. He couldn't get it out. Scoring action.
Calvin Crombie in his second year of junior eligibility last year was better than a point per game for the Caledonia Corvairs. A real leader on that team, came to camp and just kept on trying to earn his way into the OHL. Had a really strong season, 14 goals, and comes up with another big timing goal again. Kressler shoveling low.
Playing in his first OHL playoff game, and we talked about this last year. The Bulldogs had a forward core of all left-handed shots, and maybe that helps Crombie get a look as a right-handed shot in rookie camp, finding himself playing here in the OHL.
And Mike Kingdom for a right-handed shot. Now they've got O'Brien, Crombie, and Lavoie, and Tashurna as righties. Sobolev takes the puck back into his own zone.
Shots 31-19 in favor of the Bulldogs right now.
Xhekaj lobs it out. He's taken two for essentially holding. As Thomas from the top didn't get what he wanted on the play across. Lardis kept it onside. Xhekaj moves it low with one to the front, kicked aside by McKenzie. Xhekaj stays with it, tried to bounce it back through the slot, wouldn't find a connection. Dever ahead, working at Thomas's shot, kicked away by Mateo Drobak.
And you can have a forward playing D on your power play, and you have someone like Patrick Thomas who played that like a seasoned defenseman. Yeah, and Ottawa twice taking penalties at the end of the first and second period. Like, those are ones you just can't have.
Lardis over the line for Xhekaj. Thomas from the middle. On to the right, Lavoie. Didn't get that where he wanted as the puck kind of flopped on him. O'Brien back to the line. Thomas over to Lardis. Wanted to deal to the front. Second time does for Lavoie.
Another penalty coming here. It's going to be a cross-check.
Cross-check from behind by Mayich. Lardis' drive up over the top of Lavoie.
Frustration, this Ottawa 67's team now.
I think the Bulldogs just want the 67s to touch the puck, and now they will. And Mayich shot that all the way down the ice into the open net.
Well, which is gonna. I mean, if you're the Bulldogs, don't get involved here. You got a chance to go 5-on-3, so he shoots the puck in the empty net. Big deal. This is where you got to keep your emotions in check. You got a chance to put this game away.
Oh, and Mayich is just going to keep going, and he is tackled down with the linesman. That's Mayich and O'Brien.
He's still trying to get a couple free shots in. They're right in front of us where all this is happening.
Xhekaj and Smythe are stacked up.
Giroux just threw a punch at Lavoie.
Yeah, he just took the helmet off of Zachary Lavoie. And yeah, the officials are going to have to do a little bit more than they're doing here to get this broken up. So this was going to be a 5-on-3 for the Bulldogs.
Lardis just showed up. Three
Discussions over some odd.
the only player in the box on either side.
There's got to be.
Yes, there was multiple things happening.
Yeah.
There's the sequence. You see Lavoie there down on the ice, and then 29, and then we're into a dance party.
Yeah, everything's stacked up.
Minus any sense of rhythm and good music at this point, this dance party.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Majic get a little more here than the 2 that he initially got, because he would just not give up. He took on all comers, and
all the matchups in the other 2 leagues were decided. None